Well, I built my first home in 1964, the year that Rick was born. I built homes for 7 years. I called Rick in 1991 and said, hey, I got to come back to Lubbock. So he said, come back and join me in the building business, and so I did.
My dad, Ron, and I started Betenbough Homes in 1992. 2004, 2005 were the years that the Lord started bringing people. 2004, 2005, 2006, that team is now leading the company. Well, I think God is going to continue this ministry of His that's disguised as a home building company that develops people to their full potential. That's what we do, and that's what we've always done, and that's the way God does this.
I'd like to see us impact more people, impacting homeowners, impacting our people who work here. We're not necessarily all building homes, but we are building our lives, we're building relationships, and I hope that we have an impact and make that building process successful, that we build long-lasting and peaceful and loving relationships.
Ron Betenbough, Rick Betenbough, and the Betenbough family and his company has impacted Lubbock in a way that we probably won't ever really know, because they kind of set a standard, do business the right way, and I appreciate so much the way they did it. It wasn't prideful, it wasn't boastful, it wasn't flag waving or in your face. It was just who he was and who the family was, and it created a whole different group of folks and a different attitude about business. Ron, as humble as he is, deserves a lot of credit, and the Betenbough family deserves a lot of credit for that. But they won't take it. They won't take credit for it. But it happens.
I met Holly Betenbough when I started at Betenbough Homes. Goodness, you just don't forget the first time you meet Holly Betenbough. She is famous around here for her Holly hugs. And I got my first one in 2006 when I started. She is not always maybe the most mentioned of the Betenboughs. Ron and Rick are talked about all of the time, but Holly was this like third stool support that brought so much to our company, to this city. She has been at the forefront of major things for our city, and so don't underestimate Holly Betenbough. That precious, gorgeous woman that she is a fighter.
Joined as a software developer, programmer. Helped develop a lot of our internal systems, and really over time, had no interest in leadership, but the way Rick led, felt like he really saw me as a person, helped me develop gifts, called out gifts in me that I didn't even know I had, and then gave me a chance to stand up in those, and made a huge impact on me. I decided that's what I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
Early on in my career, I knew that we gave back to the community. That's one of our early values, was we wanted to give back. And I saw that firsthand. I remember in the late 90s, there was a family that reached out to us. And he had had an accident and became a quadriplegic. And they needed access to a van. And I remember going over to their house and taking that van to them, and it really changed the way I viewed how we can give back in this community. It was just a special moment to see the hands and feet of Jesus playing out in our community.
I've always admired that they took renters out of apartments and put them into home ownership. To me, that is the greatest gift they have given thousands of people. If I were to say one thing, it's getting people into that American dream.